Now, the skies above the Calgary airport are playing host to some very important people, VIPs, and their aircraft in the lead up to the G7 summit here in Kananaskis. And local plane enthusiasts are loving it. One online group called YYC Calgary Airport Spotters has over 20,000 members watching flight paths and what they might see. Ken Meintzer is the creator of the group, and he joins us now over video chat. Is this a great time to be a plane spotter?
You're going to have a very sore neck after this weekend for all the sky gazing. Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic time to be a plane spotter, especially here. Probably the highlight of my entire life, actually.
Really? Okay. So, tell us more about that. What are you looking for?
Well, other than air shows, you really don't get this kind of collection of VIP and military aircraft assembled in one place at any time. So this is really unique. You're going to have the VIPs coming on aircraft, like the distinctive Air Force One that most people are familiar with, but all the other international leaders coming in on their VIP transport aircraft. And then in support of all of that, they've been bringing in the military aircraft for all the different purposes. And so the skies have been just wild with activity in the last week and a half, 2 weeks. Well, even goes out further than that because there was the economic portion of the G7 a few weeks ago. So we've been over a month with some really interesting arrivals, and it's prime time. It's our Super Bowl, as we say, for the airplane spotting group.
What have your members been spotting? Like, what have you seen so far, and what are you excited to see?
Well, that, like you say, the Osprey, that's one I've never seen in person before. So that's really impressive. I've seen them in videos, but never in person before. So it's quite a unique aircraft. If people aren't familiar with it, it takes off like a helicopter, but then actually rotates the wings in flight and then flies like a propeller plane so it can go faster. So it's quite a unique aircraft. So really excited to see that one. And then, of course, they had the Chinook helicopters, which you're probably familiar with from all the Vietnam War movies and everything. They're kind of prominent in that era. And we don't see a whole lot of those around here either. So that's been really interesting. And then, like I say, the VIP transports, I think they all start coming in around Sunday. That's going to be the moment where everybody's going to be just out there filling their memory cards full of all kinds of images.
What's the kick you get out of plane spotting?
It's just the variety. I mean, no offense to our home-based airline WestJet, but I mean, you see 80% WestJet aircraft when you're out watching planes most times. So just to see something different, especially the military stuff, it's really unique. The closest we usually come to it is when it's flying really high over top of Calgary. So when you get the stuff that's coming in and landing, it's just such a treat to be able to get such a good close-up photo of something that unique. So yeah, you'd have to travel to all sorts of different air bases, and you probably wouldn't have the access to see those at those air bases anyway, to see what we're going to see in the air this week.
What's one aircraft you're super excited to see?
Well, the Air Force One that everybody, thinks of when they think of Air Force One, the 747. I mean, it's the queen of the skies. It's a beautiful aircraft. And that's probably the pinnacle, But the other ones will be pretty interesting, too. I mean, each nation has their own VIP transport. So it's going to be a real wild variety of interesting sights.
The majestic Air Force One with a guy on there hammering Big Macs, I guess.
I suppose maybe some KFC, too.
Yeah.